hooks up through the surface where it's completely exposed. Millennia ago, when humans first discovered the sight organ, they changed everything for one simple reason. To win the quartzite with just the right high silica content that allows it to be chipped in predictable and extremely sharp ways. So Venezuelan geology is basically the dolomite and limestones, and so it would be much younger than the quartzite.
It's very
This,
soft.
this is called the
They got this
quartzite,
little
but
wire thing that they've been
geologically it's
fucking
smarter than
attacking me
quartzite.
with.
It's also special in that it's been recrystallized. So sometimes this really old rock, 1.3 billion years old, and it's surrounded by rock that's a few 100 million years old, but it got distorted
They've been
and
going at
twisted
it
and
all day
pushed,
with this
and it's
since I got home.
made more glasses, so it fractures better and more consistently. So we're here at the Algoma level now. We're at what
It's
they
really
consider to
soft,
be the middle woodland level,
and
which would be
it's
about
like it
2,000 years
always
old.
stays
The water would be right at
sterile.
the foot of this little ridge at that time.
That's the
And
kind of
during
technology
that period, the middle woodland people
that I'm dealing with.
lived in this area, and all across
It
the
stays
region. So we
sterile.
find sites in places like
You don't
Killarney,
need to clean it ever,
Elkhorn, Manitoulin, uh, all across
and
this
it's
part of
hanging out
Canada.
of every
There's
single one of my
Navajo people
digits, every single one of my
live in
toes.
wigwams. They made pottery, so this is the first
It's hanging
appearance
out
of
of my
clay
body
pot
everywhere,
around that time.
and they're all
Now,
individual
this
lines. From
particular installation
I can tell.
just recognizes the indigenous use of plants. All
And
virtually all plants were used uh, for medicines, for materials, for cordages.
they keep
This
fucking
plant
playing with it.
can be used to make rope and twine and various other kinds of useful materials. So if you want to string up a deer, you could take the bark and braid it
And
together.
this shit's all in my
Put a little
brain.
bit of
Like they're
molasses
just
inside
making
it.
me feel that
Or
now.
red plant, but it's a very useful plant.
Like this
Here
shit's
you see
coated
an
my
Arctic
brain.
boat
It's all
carrier
throughout my
where
body.
Durga molasses could be used to make bowstring. So we're proceeding up
And they can do things to these
a
lines,
slope here that is part of the Nipissing Beach, and there are
torturing
many
me
boulders,
essentially. It's just
waterlogged
to
boulders in the
give
ground
pain
here.
to people.
The whitish grayish ones are
And this is
quartzite.
law
This
enforcement and the
particular
military
quartzite would
working
not be
together
that
doing
useful
this.
for making artifacts because
Oh, I'm
it's
the
pretty
mafia.
heavily weathered. But as we go up, you'll start to see pieces that have been worked, that have legs taken off. And if you were to like move the
But I'm
leaves,
pretty
you'd
sure it's
see
all military.
artifacts such as the place that I showed you.
I
You
can
can
feel it in
just
my
like
brain right now. So they're making me feel it in my brain.
a very rounded boulder or cobble that makes it more difficult to log the flake off. So it's harder to, I guess, the flakes are taken off with hammer stones or
I don't know, put it up my
hammer
nose. Like they've been putting this thing up my
and these
nose.
rounded pieces are harder to
It's
chip.
like this
If you saw
squishy
these pieces
thing.
that
Like
seem to have been
I
flaked
don't know.
on,
It's like
they do have
something they
pressure
just
surface and
fucking
whatnot. We'll
fuck.
get some better examples as we go. So here,
So
this
like
is
they're attacking
terrace.
me with it right now.
This is the Nipissing Beach Terrace. This is a beach cut by waves
And
about
they keep
5,000
making me hold
years
this like
ago.
broken one,
And it's quite a prominent
which
terrace.
is the same thing
If we were to look at a geological map, it makes
that's
quite
hanging
a
out of my skull.
pronounced feature. The
Same thing. It's
contour lines are very close
spongy,
here,
it's
which
stretchable,
depict this
it's
very steep rise that we're
sterile.
going at.
It's not gonna
And
hurt.
around
Well,
this
it does
time,
kind of hurt
about
when you pull on it.
2,000 years ago,
When it gets down to
the
long enough,
culture
it's
here was the
yeah.
archaic,
You can't be pulling that too
or the
much.
field archaic. Some places they call it the Laurentian archaic, towards the St. Lawrence.
But yeah,
But
this
it
broken
was a
one,
bit different
like
in the sense that these
that's
it's
just
not
one of
as
the
quick
lines
as
that
not using
they
pottery.
broke.
They
Like
could
I don't know how
pottery
many
because
they
of
can
the
get on me,
area.
but like by the looks of it,
They did use groundstone tools, so they had
they
big
just put
axes
that in
and
my mouth,
barges,
you
and we did
fuckers.
find some of those around. They appeared to have been using them to make dugout canoes, so maybe the dugout canoes were more
And
common than the later birch bark canoes. So lying around
it's
on
like
the ground
this
here is a
fishing
lot of
line that's cloaked.
quartzite artifacts, and you may
You
wonder
can't
how do
see
you
it,
know it's an
but
artifact?
I
Well,
can
it's
feel it. It's fucked. It's so fucked
there's a
up.
spot here called a striping platform where you
And
can see
like
where it's been hit, and it's
they are
principal
fucking hurting me
secondary
with this
star
shit.
here. Quartzite is silica
And sometimes I can see it.
So when a stone hits your windshield, you may see a little kind of a dimple. That cone is the same as this circle here. So it breaks
Someone's eating
all the
cereal.
same principles of the breaking of being put in solid.
Cheerios at that.
In 1951, archaeologist Thomas Lee happened to be driving
Something's in between my fingers.
with his field assistant Doug Bell. He'd been hired by the Archaeological Survey of Canada to travel around Ontario documenting archaeological sites connected to the Bruce Peninsula area of the province. That's what leads on the tour. It's the northern extent of a long spine sedimentary rock that runs up the lower part of Ontario, a formation called the Niagara Escarpment. Glancing to one side as he drove, Lee spotted what appeared to be hundreds of deliberately shaped quartz-like
So, like, you can't see it. It's so fucked up.
This field bordered the northern face of the quartzite pillar that
But
was
it's
later
like,
known as the Chagrin Archaeological Site.
it's the wire.
Jumping out of his vehicle and examining the rocks more closely, Lee realized
One that can move around.
what he had stumbled
And they keep putting this in my hand. Like, they keep putting it in my hand. So, like, it's coming off of one of these lines that I'm connected to. And they're coming out of all like, they make my fingernail grow really fast.
In the following year, 1952, he quickly discovered stunning, rich deposits of quartzite aeroplanes, spear scraping tools, and other artifacts, including chips and plates.
What do you think you're doing?
Continuous primitive quarry. Lee meticulously cleaned, categorized, and photographed the artifacts, some of which are still on display today in the Centennial Museum of Shagunda. We knew very to my dad.
So yeah, I'm just gonna keep recording because like they won't stop playing with this with me. And they're just playing, like they haven't tried to hurt me with it yet. They're just playing. They shoved the big one down my throat. It's the most painful thing I've ever experienced.
In 1953, the Ontario government created the Archaeological and Historic Sites Protection Act, which made it illegal to disturb the site.
Oh yeah, I'm putting it on. It's fucking. I'm playing with it for fuck's sakes. It's fucking annoying. I fucking go like this and make it want to go away, and it just dangles at the end of my fucking hand from my fingertips. And it's really annoying on both fucking hands. See, they pulled it right back. Now it's back into my fucking between my fingers again. So like, these things that I'm connected to, like they run all through my body. They come out of my fingertips, and my toes, my nostril, my mouth, probably my ears too, my head.
It's shown in here.
And they don't disconnect you. By the looks of it, this shit doesn't come out. Not until I'm dead, I guess. Which is, I guess, proven to be a little harder than anticipated. Because, like, I'm supposed to be in a landfill right now. So what do you do? And like they're putting shit in my weed. Vaseline's not the only thing they put on my weed before. Feels like they're putting it in like dirt. Now my theory is that I am permanently anchored to something that's below me in the Unit 217. I believe that there's other units set up like mine where the target, such as myself, can be easily fucked with and tortured by law enforcement in the military and government fucking types. And they live a completely different world from everybody else. They have gangstalking programs that they're teaching to university students and probably high school students too. But it's the private school ones that they're teaching this to. It's only for the wealthy that get. It's only the wealthy that get to do the things that they're doing to me. Very privileged people with their advances in technology. As they put this shit in my mouth. So they have this snake thing. Fucking keep fucking with me. And last time they did this, they they broke it over my fucking skull. Fuck. So fuck you, military. Fuck you, police. Yeah, see, it tastes different. It tastes off. It doesn't taste like how it smells. It's supposed to taste like how it smells, but it doesn't. So, like, there's something very chemically about it. And I have a picture of this thing being under my skin. Which is weird. They can put this in your body. And it feels like a pinprick. Like an itch, like a super itch. It's like, what the fuck? You gotta get that itch, right? Like, it's just like, what the fuck? And that's when they get it into you. And you don't feel it pass out of you. God knows what they do in my sleep, because they can control all of these fingers individually. If they were to pull, because they can pull on these things. They can pull on these things. So, like, they've made me pull my arm back. I'm being hacked. I've been hacked by the military. And with the help of the police. And the mafia, apparently, too. So there's no difference between the three. There's no difference. But they're just fucking with me. They're not hurting me with this yet. They can hurt me with this stuff. Which is fucked. And it's what they've been doing for like three straight weeks now. And that's essentially like how long I've figured out, like I've realized, I clued into that I was being connected to all these different lines. These cloaked lines that can pass through anything. It's very fluffy. It's very stretchy. It's very silky. And I don't know what kind of equipment they're running downstairs, but they're running some serious equipment downstairs, like below me. And they come in, they must know the person that lives above me, because they come in all the time. So they're playing with it right now. They're wrapping it around my arm, or my hand. Like, it's, I don't know how much of it they can control, like the whole thing. Like, I don't know what kind of head is on it, but like I'm always feeling like I have to grab it. And it's really weird. And it's fucked up shit. And this is why I have soldiers within 500 meters of me at all times. It's their equipment that I'm attached to. Fuckers. Fuck you. So, yeah, thank you for showing that it's all around my heart. Or they must have one of these fucking stupid tube worms that keep attaching to my back. So they have it like they have a big thing that's, and like they can like I can feel it around my heart, like I can feel it in my lungs, I can feel it everywhere in my body, like squiggled around my brain. I think it's fucked up. And it's very violating. And it sucks when you get blackballed and blacklisted and then COINTELPRO like this. And then get the fucking goddamn mafia involved. Who are no different, again, from the police or the military. Probably put more bleach in my fucking water. They've been doing that too. Yeah. Keep smelling bleach. Keep smelling bleach in my water bottle. Like, I'm probably so toxic. Like, my blood's probably fucking toxic with the shit that they're putting into my body, that they're making me ingest, that they're subjecting me to. Like, it's just, it's unreal what I'm dealing with, and like how they're doing it, and how they have it set up so they can get away with it. Because like to inform staff that I'm like, like, yo, I'm being tortured here, like I'm being hurt here, and have them do absolutely nothing. Not even write it down, not even be concerned, just keep pretending like nothing's happening. It's a really fucked up thing to be dealing with. And they're always lurking outside my door. They're always lurking outside my door. Every time I make a video, they're always checking, is he making a video? Is he saying, man, we gotta listen to what he says? It's always people on my floor, 24/7. I just put that shit in my mouth. Like I can feel them moving it around. They're moving above me. They've been sitting above me for days now. Fuck you, pig. See, they keep putting it in my hand. Like, why do you keep putting it in my hand? Oh, they're just showing me, like, my cat's going nuts because they're probably going after my cat. If they're not going after me, they're going after my cat. She's freaking out, running all over the place. Probably just fucking going at it like on her with these lines. Probably attacking her with it too. So I'm dealing with some serious fucking corruption. I've concluded. Because the police are well aware of what's going on, okay? The mafia seems to be knowing what's going on with me at all times too. And the military knows what goes on with me at all times. And what I'm documenting is this descent into madness and torture that they're subjecting me to. And it's through synthetic telepathy. Like they made me transhuman. Like I'm now transhuman, and I'm capable of communicating to them via synthetic telepathy, in which I do all the time. It's how I talk to my perpetrators. Well, I scream and yell at them now. Make sure everybody fucking hears it. Because this is fucked up shit. And there's a lot of people watching me right now. There's a lot of people listening to me right now in this building. The amount of units they can get into on this floor alone is insane. It's like 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 or 7. And they keep showing me that they keep coming out of them. They're making illegal modifications to this building. That I can tell because I'm connected to the floor below me. There's vents. They can put their arms through this fucking floor. And they do all the time to fuck with my shit. It's probably how they're able to put bleach into my water bottle all the time. That's the 3rd time today that I've smelled bleach and changed the water. And I don't understand why I keep smelling bleach in my water bottle. It's some really fucked up, dirty shit that they're doing here. And they're still lurking in the hall. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. They've been going at me all night. And they make themselves known. They let me know who it is that they're doing this. And it's really fucked up that the police and the military and the mafia are no different from each other. I can't believe I make those observations. This is what I'm seeing. This is what I get to deal with. And they won't stop attacking me with these fucking lines. And they're definitely going after my cat too. You probably feel them too, don't you? It's like they're crawling up my arm. They got me wrapped in it. Like they'll wrap me in it. So I'm constantly having to go like this. Get this fucking tube thing off of my back all the time because it's always on my fucking back. Like I can physically throw it off of me. And it's like a tube thing that floats around and fucking just comes right back. Yeah, they're fucking just this thing is like at least like the length of my fucking forearm. Like it's got maybe a 12-inch head on it that can just move. And this thing's fucking moving all over the place. Like this, I don't know how the fuck they're doing it, but this is how they're torturing me and getting away with it. You fucking dirty cowards. Fuck you, pig. You're a bunch of dirty cowards. Fuck. Like, why? Why is that justified? And the amount of people that are involved is just insane. It's just insane the amount of people that are involved in this. But it's cored around, like, mostly one family, I believe. And that family works for the government. Definitely taking advantage of some connections. Especially to get entire fucking military units involved. Like, seriously. And not only that, but like, I'm seeing amputees and shit. Like, why am I seeing so many amputees? I'm seeing these guys. They've had their legs blown off. They've had their arms blown off. A couple of them missing their legs. You never think anything of it when you walk by them, but I fucking pick up on shit like that. It's like, okay, yeah, that's a prosthetic. That's a very nice prosthetic too. Oh, here was my TV. Which is weird. It's just turned flickered back on. I don't know. I don't know any of the shit that goes on around me. All I know is I'm being fucked with hard by the police and by the mafia and by the military, which is fucked up. And that's the most fucked up thing I've ever seen. It's all a mental health issue. Go fuck yourself, government. Fuck your conspiracy pig. The corruption is unreal. It's institutional. It's like it's a given. It's like you have to be like Canada cannot function without corruption. Like I just want to cut these off of my fingertips because I know they're hanging off of my fingertips. Like there's got to be some form of like camera. It should pick up. There's some sort of fucking thing that can pick this up. It's got to be in a different fucking wavelength. It really is because it's all this is being done like the neural monitoring and shit. Like the equipment that they have to keep around me, like it's all done on frequencies. And like I give off a frequency, and they're using that frequency to neural monitor me, but they also have me physically connected to these fucking silk line things that are invisible, that are cloaked. Very sophisticated technology, and um like how why is it that they have to be so they're so undercover and yet they're not at the same time. Like once you see them, it's just like okay, yeah, you're fucking right there. These people get close to you. They befriend your fucking neighbors and shit. Like they've kept a cap on my life, and like they restrict my movement, and they try and keep me here in this cooped up in this apartment as much as possible because they don't make the gang stalking very comfortable at all. I get pretty fucking lippy with them all. I fucking hate it. I thank them for their service all the time. And I'm gonna start asking them, why the fuck are you hurting my cat? You fucking dirty cowards. And this is how it is. It's a new standard. This is how things are. Like you did, like people. Like what do you expect of those three groups of people? They're all the same. They're all transhuman. They all go to Israel. Every single one of them. And come back transhuman. communicating via synthetic telepathy, just thinking and being told what to do, but have someone talk to you and you can pick it up like through synthetic telepathy. Like I know they were like I saw it happen before my eyes because I knew this guy was in the military. Some of them stick out. It's just like fuck, you're definitely in the army. No, I'm so glad she's gone. She's leaving too, so like she's gone tomorrow because she's connected to. As they try and tell me all sorts of things because I hear them no matter what, and no matter where I go, they're always in my head. Neural monitoring me, like neurally surveilling me 24/7. And like, there's only certain groups of people that would have that type of technology, and it's really fucked up that I'm dealing with the mafia too. It's them that apparently that's them that's torturing me. Apparently, it's them that own this building. They've used my keys to come into my apartment before. They are well aware of what goes on in my apartment. It's completely set up. And it's insane what I'm dealing with. It's insane how everybody's looking the other way. I can hear them moving around above me as they drilled through my ceiling. They drilled holes through like their floor, through the floor. Drop all these fucking lines down that they keep torturing me with. Right now, they're just playing with me. And like God knows what happens in my sleep. Like I don't even know what happens in my sleep because I sleep. I'm a heavy sleeper. Like it just, I don't know what happens. All I know is I'm very uncomfortable. I get very little sleep, and this one chain smokes. Who believes that recording everything will make everything worse? And it's just like someone's got to document this shit because they're getting away with it, and people don't even know. There's an entire existence of people that just walk amongst us, and they're just stone cold killers, and they're corrupt, and they'll fuck you over without you ever even knowing it. These fucks have let it known, like they've let me know who they are. It's all military. It's all dirty as fuck. There's no rules. There's no charter. There's no such thing as human rights. That shit's just a joke, eh? That's just to keep you guys fucking cackling. Straight up. Like, I can't take these lines out. I don't think these lines will ever come out. And like they'll pull on it. They can electrify it. Like they can put a power through these lines. It's fucked up what I see. It's fucked up what's being done to me. And it's being done under the guise of, of, of public safety. These police, they get to use some really fucked up shit. And they get to do fucked up shit to people, and they are hurting people. You're right. You're right. I do get to say that. The police are very much hurting people. They are torturing people to death, and they're enjoying it. And they get their entire families involved. This is why I got like 12-year-old gang stalkers that come and try and take my picture at the end of it. I've had them take my picture right in front of me. Like this lady came on, this Paki Indian, sorry, this Indian, I shouldn't say Paki, especially with what's going on in England right now. Fuck that shit. Ugh. But this Indian lady comes in, fucking throws her phone right in my face and gets off on the next bus stop. I'm like, what the fuck? They're all wealthy. This is what rich people are doing to poor people. And they've been sticking shit up my nose all fucking night long. And I keep having to pull it out. And it's like this earplug thing or something that you would fucking stick your like those nostril things that you fucking get going diving and shit. Like they keep putting stuff into my body. They have a huge one. It fucking hangs behind my TV. They shoved that thing down my throat. That was fucking fuck. I don't know how else to describe it, but that's pretty much what happened. All my neighbors know I'm being tortured. Too bad all my neighbors are all fucking mafia, apparently. Meanwhile, it's all fucking police and military. Undercover. Holy fuck. Unbelievable, exactly. What the fuck am I supposed to do about that? Documented it, yes. 3 weeks straight, they've been going at me with these fucking things. And what else am I supposed to do? I don't know, like I'm supposed to run away or something. Like I'm connected to this shit. Like these guys are following me wherever I go, no matter where I go. And it's an extermination program. It's to exterminate. So they are putting people to death. And these people all work for the government. These dirty fucking cowards. These dirty fucking cowards. I'm so happy you are fucking leaving tomorrow. That's all I have to say about you, Ariel. You've got to get out of here. You have got to get out of here. I am recording. I can't believe this woman just she won't even hold the camera when I'm like I got this thing in my hands. I'm just like, yo, like look at this shit. Like you gotta help me record this, and she wouldn't do it. That was the most frustrating thing ever. She's like, what a fucking letdown. And like to think like to record it like this is what all other targeted people go through. They don't say anything. And then they just snap and like you see them fucking like end up shooting their neighbors like they did in Oshawa and shit like that. Like, that guy was probably dealing with the same thing I'm dealing with, like fucking synthetic schizophrenia that the government and the police are fucking putting you through with the help of the goddamn military and the fucking CIA in Israel. There's a whole new way of there's a whole new system in play here. And they're all transhuman as fuck. And they're neurally monitoring everybody. From what I can tell, it's everybody. And I think they got everybody through fucking COVID. There's something about fucking COVID and neural monitoring and them being able to neurally monitor anybody that they bring their equipment around to is fucked up. And this is why I'm surrounded by soldiers everywhere I go. Because they need to keep that equipment on me at all times. Like it's hanging. I got a line that's connected to my jaw in between my two teeth, right in the back. And it's pushing my teeth apart. I got one hanging out of my nose too. Fuck, I can't fucking believe that. They keep fucking, like, I'm connected to these lines that they can fuck with. Like when they put this shit in my sinuses like they're doing right now, they're pushing it into my sinuses. Like this thing goes through everything. It's like fourth dimensional shit. I don't know how else to explain it. But they're always in my face. They're constantly hurting me. They can make my fucking nuts hurt. Like they squeeze my nuts all the time. And they play with my balls. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, they play with my fucking balls. So fuck you, pig. It's the most violating shit ever. What can I do? No one's gonna believe me. I gotta get out of this apartment, that's for sure. That's a good step forward. I see how it ends with everybody too. That ends up struggling and ends up resisting and ends up saying fuck you. And that's why they put bodies in the landfill, I guess. But I don't know. But it's pretty fucked up that those two groups of people are no different from each other. They're one and the same. Hey, get your face out of there. Yeah, this thing's like all in my tray. Like it's coming through the floor beneath me. These fucking cocksuckers. Oh shit, that was not supposed to happen. Anyways, I think that's enough for the day. Let's see what they do tomorrow.